Hello everyone, Sam here from myforestmagicwave.com, making this small video about gold again. So let's get started here. This is the weekly chart we made on the 8th October, right? So you can see that outer TL, inner TL was broken to the downside, and there's a black TL, this outer TL here, and the inner TL was also there. And I had this suspicion that we might go up towards these numbers here, 1790, 1795, and then probably going to drop later on. Why? Because, if you put the fifth from here to here, 61% is this, and 78 here, outer tier is here. And it all depends on that. Obviously, gold is all depending on the USD, how USD react. So USD been up and down lately. So let's take a look at the current chart. So this was the chart, and the current chart for gold weekly is this here. So you can see here, nice and clean, that we went up to that level, and actually, you see. Let me show you the monthly chart here. You see, these are the numbers: 1790, 1795, and then there's another week just above these two, like 1802. So I have that one marked here. See that 1802 now. So we're touching that or just below that. So we went up there, and now you can see that we are at a very crucial area. This is the rising TL, the blue one, and we broke below it, and then we went up testing the backside of it, right? Which is usually is just if well, it's now both possibilities are there. We have kind of making like a morning star candlestick formation. So if the fourth wave is finished, we can go to the upside. If we need to go to the upside, we need to go above this 1802, and that would confirm. Even then, you see that this sloping TL here, the black one, that's also a very, very important, and that's you can see on a daily chart. That's how it is. See that? Gold daily chart, this is how it is. So you connect these two and you get price one hitting this 1802 right there. I just showed you, right? And also now after this, you pay attention to this at harmonic patterns. If you pull the fifth from here to here, this is almost touching 78%, almost, right? Then I'm going back to 23% line. That is the recipe for a butterfly pattern back to 127 level. That's just a pattern. On this one, you see this, I have that, let me show you the diagram. Okay, so here, so weekly chart, we have a pattern, and then it's showing that we're supposed to go down here to this level here, right? This is how it is. So if this 61% is B, then we go up 23% for C, and then we should come down for 78%. And that also is showing us, so let me show you what kind of pattern is that. Bullish butterfly pattern. It looks like, oops, sorry, that's not ideal wave. That's this is crab. This is crab. New bullish butterfly. Okay, this is how the butterfly pattern is. This is X A B 78%, C either 38 or 23% touch, and then come down all the way to first small butterfly ends at 127. Bigger, it goes down even more to hit 126, 161, but the point D is 127% of XA, right? We'll complete a butterfly pattern. So you got the idea that where we are going if we can stay below 1802. So obviously, it's a long drive, right? So it's not going to happen in one day, but daily chart. So a day or two, but it's several, it is on several, it's a daily chart. So you're talking about months maybe. But this is very important right now to see that we went up, we hit the TL, we're just below 1802, and now what? Are we going to go up or down? Now, if you see the sign of or the symbol of this gold is gold USD. So gold is measured in USD, right? So what the heck is USD doing? That's the question. So now let me show you the USD daily chart. That's what's happening with USD. Well, let me show you the weekly chart. This was the weekly chart that I made, right? that this is very crucial here. If we can stay above these numbers, we can go up. Or so what it did, it came down, hitting the TL or almost close to where it TL. I mean, in the weekly chart showing that the TL is hit, but the daily chart is not, right? But we just kind of like bouncing back, right? So if we go up, the US is going to get strong, then we have a very good chance of this coming down. But if the daily chart, the USD daily chart, right, if we drop and break this tier and go to the downside, then USD going to be getting weaker, and then we have a problem here, and we're going to be going to the upside, continue to the upside, and then the weekly chart will be like, from there, we're going to go to this outer black tier. Okay, so that's how it is. Now, you were gonna say that, yeah, I'm showing that if it can go to the downside, can go to the upside. So what is, what's the prediction? So that's what the prediction is. The prediction, nobody can predict the market into the future, because you don't know what kind of data is going to come out, what kind of situation we will have tomorrow in the US or in other part of the world. Everything changes immediately, right? Or suddenly, should I say, if anything happened. So me saying that no, we must go up, and then boom, something happened, and we're gonna go down. Who knows, right? So the idea is that to be aware of both situations. If we have something good happen in the world or the United States and the dollar gets strong, we're gonna drop here. To where? From where to where? Now we know, right? And if something bad happened and US dollar start getting weaker badly, then this thing might go up to this level, and then maybe up more and more and more. Now, look, the monthly chart showing that if this is like 1 and 2, and this is wave 3, and we are in wave 4. Okay, so if this is wave 4, and wave 4 is as it is, I explained that it's very typical, dangerous wave to trade. But eventually we're going to break through, and we're going to go for wave 5 to the upside. Where? To this level here. Pull the fifth from here to here. This is 127 extension level. We always do either one of the two things. In retracement, you retrace back to 61% or 78% most of the time, sometimes 50% as well, right? And then extension level, similarly, extension levels are either you go back, you go beyond the starting point and then go to 127 or 161. Okay, these are the, so for example, on a daily chart, let me explain it to you here, right? So from here to here, this is extension. Where? How much? Let's measure that. You see that? 161%. That's an extension. And then you have a retracement like this move, and then this is a retracement to this. So what is that? It has to be 61 or 78. What is it? 61%, right? Or in between 61 and 78. So that's constantly that's what's happening in the market. Either retracement or extension. If you measure this, how much extension here? See, it's just above the next level to 127, which is 141, and below is 161. So it is between 127 and 161, and it made the turn. See that? So it is always doing that extension from this to this. How much? You can see that. See, exactly 161%. So either it is 127 or 161. So that's why I said that we're going to be doing what? Here, the first level is, obviously, the extension over here is, if from here to here, it's all the way down here, 127. If you go that route. But if you go to the upside, then it's a different story, right? So upside is that then we have to pay the weekly chart attention. And so if it's a wave 4, then it's going to go up. Then you can have this harmonic pattern like X, A, B, C, then D probably here somewhere. That's a different story when that happened or about to happen. Then I'll make another video for that. but the chances for that to happen is very less. Uh, so currently, this chart is the most important chart. Okay, so weekly chart, you saw it, and then this is a chart, and this TL and 1802. That's the key number, and the key TL is this. And just watch the US dollar index, and you take it from there. Now, 500, not 500, this has a different, this is my Magic Ivy setup. So it's way extended, and then this chart showing that we might be making a turn. So you see, these numbers are so important. And if you pay attention to that, see, this is 1787. How nicely it is bounced from, it bounced from the right. And where is 1787? Let me show you. Right there. See that? So the price dropped, and then boom, it went up, right? And here, and then this level here is 1764, right? So price came down here, went beautiful long entry here. Then we had a long entry on that number here, 1787, and now this is 1802. Okay, so it is between 1802 and 1795. These are the numbers right there, 1795, 1802, 1790. So we're struggling here. If we can stay below these, we're coming down for this pattern here. So I'm gonna put a pattern on this this one on top of here, somewhere here. I'll paste this pattern to show, and then that chart I will send out to my subscribers. But that's how it is. All right, so just wanted to share with you guys. I do the analysis on gold, but I don't trade gold. and it's so easy. But the thing is that you have 10 easy things that you want to do everything. No, you can't, right? So I'm just sticking with my forex trading. But I have, for fun, I do this as well. I know exactly what the heck is doing and where the turning points are. So I just want to share it with you guys. And this is it for now. Thanks for watching. And by the way, if you are interested in learning all this mumbo jumbo, how to do this analysis and Magic App System and all of that, just go on my website right here, myforestmagicwave.com, and subscribe. I can teach one-on-one as well, and you can subscribe monthly, and learn from my webinars and my recordings. Okay, so either way. So this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week, which is one more day, Friday, and I don't count anything happen. Today was the biggest day, but just keep an eye on gold. Is very, very crucial area here, turning point, and this turning point gives you a big, big trade actually. Okay, if you can get in. If it's going to drop here, that means it's a long distance, a big distance. I don't know. How about if you make an entry right here, right? And then make another entry, and then another entry. You can just squeeze the damn thing all the way. And if it is going up, there's going to be a breakout, and then we will wait for the reversal, and then, not reversal, but a retracement to that move. And then this is a retracement for this, so it is very good setup. If it goes to the upside, then it is extended move, and you're going to have to wait for the retracement. A lot of people are like, breakout, yeah, go long, and then boom, they get caught in easily in a retracement. So we don't want to do that, right? So this is it for now. Enjoy, and if you're trading gold, just pay attention to these number and trend line, and you will see what I'm talking about. All right, take care, and talk to you guys later.